His birthday party. So Dick and Jerry's house. Here's the table. A balloon on the guest of honor chair. We'll have name tags.
I just want a better machine. I don't really care about the track.
Of those two, I don't know.
Anyway, one system came out at 1,500, the other one came out at
Lucy Preston made the cake.
Thank you, Mom.
Well, it's Christmas present.
Yeah.
But there's not going to be Christmas for them. Oh, you've been, Christmas is for
Oh, she's proud.
We're leaving
With
in
silver
the
in her
morning.
hair.
Thank you.
Mama.
Look up here.
Yeah, look everywhere.
Regular coffee.
There's all the outlaws.
I do, well, I do, but not.
Here's some of
I'll
the
have water too, Dad.
siblings. And there's the queen.
Clean for a day.
90-year-old queen.
Clean for life.
Receiving a long distance phone call.
Yeah, talking to Paul.
For a surprise.
They do that, but they didn't get them real strong odor.
Why does a dick
Probably
smell?
rat poison. Well,
What's
what rat poison? But I mean, it looked like peanut butter. You put down bread and put it down cellar and stuff like that.
Yeah, she used to
No, they're there.
take a picture of
Yep.
us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear.
Kevin got a digital. No, not.
Where were we? They were
Taking a picture.
Debbie got one. Yeah, Debbie.
Oh, maybe it was Pat. No, it was
No, I'm gonna get these two of you. Oh, yeah, Dick, yeah.
She's got to blow out all the candles that are lit.
All the way across the table.
Oh, all the way across the table. Dick, you lit the pencil. I forgot you'd done that. First time we lit it, but
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
We don't have to ask you that other question because it says on the cake.
In order to make this make sense, you know. So you ready? Oh, Kate hasn't heard the first one. Maybe that's...
Well, she'll hear it. She'll hear it.
He's going to read the first one first.
Oh, good. An ode to a lady to whom much is owed. So it's 4 days before Christmas. You may not remember, but you oughter. For on that day, 1910, the Pettises greeted a baby daughter. To choose a good name, it should always rhyme with a word like joy, but they chose the word the. So it couldn't be normal and name the gal Beulah or Maud or even Dorothy. They had to choose Dortha. She grew up on a farm and attended swamp school, but when high school came around, she said bye-bye, toted off her grub in a bucket of coal, and finished up her schooling at Hornell High. One-year teaching class followed, held in Bath, for her a big deal. She then became a country school teacher down by Jasper, just below South Canasteel. Next came engagement and marriage to Dad, and the blessed arrival of Richard. This ended her teaching days and removed her from the schoolyard. Life in those days with little Dickie was joy. You know what I mean, but the simple life ended in 32 with the arrival of Jean. Now with two youngsters, life became more exciting when Jean smashed eggs and made messes and Dick got the blame. Dad's trucking business continued to grow. Vacations in New England brought joyous memories to mind. In 1937, another bundle of joy arrived. They chose the name Carolyn, but spelled it Caroline. This year we brought our second new home, not the usual 4 bedrooms with a bath and a half, but one with 4 bedrooms, a woodshed, and a long, long, cold path. Family's responsibilities grew again in 1940 and 1942. Boy, Bruce joined the gang, and Pat came along too. The nation now at war and us a large family. At first, Dad did not have to go until 1944 when President Roosevelt called and a father of 5 became another G.I. Joe. Now necessity raised this ugly head. To keep her family alive, Mom had to get around, so she now had to learn to drive. Dad took the matter in hand. in his usual thought-out way, drove her and the olds to a hayfield, shut his eyes, and walked away. The war soon ended. Hirohito got an atomic gate. We all celebrated that day. Dad was soon back home, but his trucking business had fallen away. Mom spent her long days keeping us happy and a healthy family with slight upsets like the time that Pat and Ruth decided to start a nudist colony. Raising such a family required much discipline. On occasions, Carolyn proved to be a very stubborn kid. Once when asked to put something back, she said, "I'll sit," and sit she did. Bruce brought a whole new vocabulary, and understanding him gave us a fit. He coined such memorable statements like, "Nagigigigit." The first four of us all had dark hair, although it may now be hard to tell, but since Pat was a blue-eyed blonde, she became Dad's little Belle. By 1950, the family was changing. Dick was in Houghton and Gene in nursing school. Brian had joined the crew in 48, and in 1950, Jerry joined the pool. Now, Mom started adding to the family by finding a new way to make it grow. The addition of Jerry, Aaron, Lloyd, a big man named Jumbo. Grandchildren started arriving by ones and by twos. Before you could know it, she had accumulated quite a few. This is 10 years ago now. Descendants numbered 46 at last count. It seems she's intent to populate the world with white Anglo-Saxon Protestants. But even like Abraham and Sarah, they were not done begottering. In 1955, Debbie arrived and soon started toddling. The kids of different generations at about the same age, we can no longer have the formalities such as aunt. For one time, niece Karen came running to Jerry and announced Aunt Debbie has wet her pants. Mom's loving care was again demonstrated, and her love to the family did abound. She cared for her aged parents, no nursing home needed with her around. 1955 is the year we will remember. The tragic accidental death of Brian showed her great faith and in whom she relied on. Now it's the 70s, and again we're at war. And again, war is going on. Jerry's on a secret mission as we fought the war in Vietnam. Mom's faith in the Lord was tested in many ways, but her prayers never ceased, and Jerry's with us today. Again, time for expansion. The family by now had added us all. Bob, Kathy, and Phil joined the clan. Christmas had to be held in a rented hall. Dad's many years of working at 16 hours a day took its toll on his health. And in 1976, God called him away. I figure in those 25 years, he raised about 2 million bushels of potatoes, along with tons of beans, peas, hay, grain, cucumbers, and tomatoes. Dad loved to bowl. Mom not so. In fact, she's the only bowler I ever knew who threw a ball on alley 3 and knocked down pins on alley 2. As the years passed, we've learned to appreciate you more. No radio, no TV, but your reading to us of Black Beauty and Brinker and other tales of yore made life full of excitement and fun. In fact, we never knew we were poor. We inherited a lot of physical gifts from our father and you, like thick dark hair, black eyes, and non-tropical screw. Mom was always laid back. But Dad made things go. We guys are like Mom. It's our sisters that run the show. Well, life has been good to us, even through all this harum scarum. We're thankful God left you with us long enough to become an octogenarian. With a 17-year-old grandson, hang around a year or two. If he's a true Alderman, we'll soon have a fifth-generation picture for you. But never made it. If you think she's real hip, let me give you a tip. That old gal's prancing around on an artificial hip. Your sense of honor and fair play and your defense of the downtrodden has made us all aware of our responsible for all of God's children. In 1968, our sister Jean, whom we all learned to love and adore, lost her long, gallant battle and crossed over to heaven's shore. Remembering these nearly 60 years with you has made life's decisions much clearer. Your light, your guidance, your love, your prayers have made Jesus seem so much nearer. We all know that God's promises are eternally true, so he'll have a special crown for a mom such as you. I added a line to this, to be continued. Now we gotta get the next 10 years in here.
Oh, I thought that.
That was through 80.
Addendum to the ode, or here we go again. Now another 10 years has passed. Our mom is a nonagenarian. We rejoice in this decade and are now planning on a centurion. We write this poem for that. We will better write this poem for that. To wait 10 years would be futile. For the passing of another decade, both Dick and Jerry will be senile. Things ain't as good as it seems as time rapidly passes. The last time I read this, I didn't need these glasses. They say having many descendants is just short of heavenly. Her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren now number 70. The families of Dick and Jerry added Tessa, Delaney, Brady, and Ethan, along with Michaela, Mackenzie, and the latest little Megan. In addition to Jean's den were Gregory, Jacob, and Kevin, while Carolyn's added Craig, Ben, Brianna, Josiah, Luke, Naomi, and Hannah. Finally, Bruce quiver fattened with kids who were christened with such names as Zachary, Zoe, Noel, and Noel's Morgan and Cameron. Last to get in the game, she couldn't wait to be a grandma. Now Pat lays claim to Elijah and baby Isabella. We would be amiss not to list in the slate the addition of Jerry's charming karaoke Kate. In addition to this gang, and all this added list, she's added at least another dozen in-laws to the list. She spends summers and falls in New York. Nothing could be finer. But come wind and snow, she heads for South Carolina. While her offspring suffer from creeping senility, she gives out facts and answers from her amazing mental agility. Before, a card from President Bush, but this time don't be silly. We wouldn't even ask for a card from Slick Willie. We've enjoyed the summer picnics on the old homestead and our annual Christmas party on Debbie and Phil's big spread. So let's take time to consider the joys of our life each day. You have added to each of us by your joyful walk along Christ's way. I'll end this rambling as I did before, only now the jewels in your crown number infinitely more. I signed it Dickie Shortfellow.
That's great, Dick.
Dear Mrs. Alderman, this is that one, you've already read it, but I thought the others would enjoy it. This is from Dr. Chamberlain, President of Houghton College. Your many friends at Houghton College congratulate you on reaching the major milestone of your 90th birthday. While we rejoice with you and your family, we recognize that longevity is only a blessing to those like yourself who use their time wisely in service to God and others. Here at Houghton, we are very grateful for the many ways that you have supported our ministry and encouraged others to do the same. First, the 21 direct descendants of yours who attended college may very well be a record for a single family. Not only have they studied here, but they have been active participants in every aspect of college life. Thank you as well for your generous financial support over the years. Your foresight and leadership in establishing the Haskinsville Scholarship has benefited many students already and will continue to do so in the foreseeable future. May this special birthday be filled with wonderful memories as you reflect upon God's blessing to you and the ways He has used you to be a blessing to others. Be assured of our continued prayers and best wishes that you will sense God's presence, blessing, and guidance in all your days of your life. Yours for Christian higher education, Dr. Chamberlain. Now we have another letter from somebody who might have been president if they hadn't settled this deal. And it's from Strom Thurmond. And he says, Dear Ms. Alderman, it has come to my attention that you are celebrating your 90th birthday on December 21st. This is certainly an important milestone, and I would like to take this opportunity to offer you my heartiest congratulations. I hope your birthday is filled with many pleasant memories and that the years ahead hold good health and happiness. Please accept my best wishes on this important occasion, and do not hesitate to call upon me if I may be of assistance to you. Again, congratulations, and may God continue to bless you, and may you live each day to its fullest. With kindest regards and best wishes for happy birthday, Strom Thurmond. We thought that was next best.
Well, now I think you should invite him to the next Alderman picnic.
Got 3 or 4 days for this week.
Does he have one Christmas card?
Yeah.
What did you say?
You wanna?
Debbie was telling us the other day about you going through the birthday cards, and then you found one that was just a Christmas card, and you said, oh, that's just a Christmas card.
I have sinned, we lied miserably to you.
We were not,
Could say that.
we were not, shopping at all. We were over at your house making this gift for you. And
Carolyn
was
and
there,
Aaron.
And Aaron was there.
You didn't go shopping yesterday?
No.
I was thinking how nice you were at.
We were having a nice time.
We had fun. We had a good time. Bruce was there, Lloyd, Jerry.
Kate? They were over there one time or another.
Yeah.
This is not what we were working on, but we found this and we thought it was appropriate.
We'll not do that and you can't see.
Now, it doesn't look significant until you open it up. And it's a Christmas ornament and it says ragtime on it. And you open it up and it says on the little sign, 1910.
Oh, good.
We found it at Kmart.
Did you really? I mean,
Good old Kmart.
It was one for each decade, and all, each of them had a date on it, and the decade for the 10 to 20 just happened to be 1910. Like for the 60s, it was 69, because
oh, how cute. Isn't that
We
adorable?
bought one for our grandson this year, 2000.
Oh,
I'm
here,
going to turn it over to Lauren.
Oh, on that side of it, yeah.
Don't break the paper.
oh. Brad's a little late.
Please drop the paper. Don't worry about it.
Get down in there somehow.
These girls did a good job of wrapping. Debbie, why don't you get a close-up of that?
Okay. That's the furthest.
You see the 1910? Yeah.
Well, I can't find it.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can put all your cards in here. Open it up.
Okay, let's go back.
Well, you turn too many pages.
You gotta turn one page at a time.
I thought my head was.
There's your ancestors, that's your heritage page.
Is that what you were doing last night upstairs?
Yeah.
We're
Finishing
trying to
it up.
finish it.
Sometimes you have to be cheesy.
Sometimes you have to lie. See, this is Dick's page.
You are shopping around for
These are
pictures.
Dick's page. It takes him from his birth all the way over, and this is the end of his page.
Right over there.
No, right over there's the end.
The Stevens new baby.
And I brought the pens in case anybody wants to add to their pages words and stuff, because we didn't get that. When I changed yours a little bit. And we put the poem all the way through it, but not the new verses. We'll have to get them and add them later.
Well, that's Jean's page there.
This is Jean's page.
How many pages did you end up with?
Each person ended up with 2, except for Brian.
On both sides, so 4.
Brian and Jane, Brian only got 1.
Two sides.
Oh. I have some more pictures to send for our pages.
Well, you're, wait till you see Jerry's. His is full.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, good.
We all had some pictures of Jerry.
Oh, good. Yeah. He didn't really have much. Good. I kept. I know Pat went through, she had a stack like this of pictures of everybody, you know, from family gatherings.
Oh, it's Cindy.
That's Daddy and Cindy.
It looks like Carolyn. But of course,
What he
Carolyn
did at
doesn't.
that age.
More like her father.
Cindy does. Erin's gonna bring pictures for her. She
Yeah, I
didn't
have
them.
more pictures for, to go in there.
And see, we cut up the poem and put the appropriate verses where they belonged.
Oh, that's how you did it.
Oh, I see.
Does she have sometimes of the poems all together in one piece?
On this computer.
Got it.
I want a copy
He
of it.
just missed, he just read it.
I knew it was going to. I missed that on purpose. No.
Yeah, you better blow that one out. Dirty the gutter there and then the little squirrel. No, right next to it.
Oh, the squirrel. I keep looking at this one here, and I didn't even know that. I didn't even know there was a flame in the squirrel. I never saw.
Pretty safe when we're done.
You hadn't seen those pictures of the little guys down there at the corner, Mom. Those are brand new. They were taken just about a month ago.
I can't believe how big she is.
She's almost as big as Zachary is.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I still think it was a baby.
Maybe going on 21. Man, has she got a mind of her own.
See, I don't know, television program.
That's my page.
And the guy said, well, I'll put $100 in, so I mean, I get 500.
Then we put pages in between with group pictures like that, different.
And then because he was doing that, wham, on the floor. And what he did was two bottoms rolled apart, top and dropped down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she'll have all winter to look through that.
Saturday people want to see it too, so we'll have it out.
And this is just an in-between page. Of the war, and you see,
Stick one of these in on a back page, so that
We left her a blank
We
page
left
so she
one
can put
page.
pictures from this in it.
yeah. And this is Brian's page. And Jerry was homesick. He's just crying and being so sad. He was over at G's.
You get that picture of Jerry in there zonked out, deader than a clam?
Mm-mm. I don't believe so.
We had one we sent over where Jerry's on the
Oh, yeah.
family picture.
Yes,
Jerry's
We
laying
got that.
Oh, isn't it now?
I don't
Okay.
know whose page it's on, but it's there.
Well, Jerry hasn't seen his pages, so he needs to see his pages.
That must be hopeful.
I don't know, why?
I think we'll have that one there in there for
And we better take something with us to eat in Chicago.
yeah.
We can't.
When are you
Stuff
going?
is
We're leaving tomorrow
5
morning
o'clock
at
in the
6
morning.
out of Rochester, and Paul just told me the flight was real good out of Rochester. So Chicago looks like it's pretty full.
picture we
So we
took
might have
of
to
the
wait for a
boys
couple
when
flights.
we visited down in Maryland.
So we want to both be on the same plane.
That's Rachel.
Chicago right direct to Houston?
San Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio.
I don't want
No.
any more of these.
And when I bought, Aaron had to take some pills, and I had to buy a bottle of water.
8:45, so they let us have all the...
April 1st.
No, the 1st of January.
Oh,
See Isaac and Christina?
now that might be better than the 2nd or 3rd.
Well, that's
wedding.
not a problem. It's getting there, what's gonna be the problem. Because we're going, the 31st is Sunday, and then Monday morning is the flight
Getting where though?
Did you bring her?
to Colorado.
Oh, well, where do you gotta get to get the flight, what I'm saying?
I gotta get to Atlanta.
I got
Okay.
it at home, we can.
You just think the
scan it.
traffic will be real bad, or the weather?
Yeah.
Weather.
We could do it Saturday if you did.
Boy, the storms are backed right up.
Yeah,
I brought.
Man, it's something.
that's what they say about Chicago, it's amazing those planes.
I don't know where they are.
Come in when the weather's just so terrible.
Yeah.
That plane that crashed, and they said he took off when the weather was so bad, that wasn't the fault of the,
Where's Daddy?
said when the fault of the weather was something else, it had, can't remember what it was, they said the weather was too bad, he should have taken off.
Yeah, one time the pilot got on the wrong runway, wasn't it? Was that the place?
Oh, there was construction.
Yeah.
He was supposed to land on this airport, this runway, but
Or
over
take off
here,
on it.